Hello everyone, it's Vlogmas day 19, but it's December 18th today, and it is already noon. I don't know, I repeat myself. Time is flying by so fast. I would like to show you what I have worked on over the weekend. I can tell you, I'm behind on my scrappy cowl. Because, wait, so it's a little bit weird here, the ankle, yeah. Because I decided to use my time and work on this. I don't know, probably I'm a slow knitter. I really have to decide what to knit on. I can't knit a square every day. A square takes me approximately 40 minutes. And to knit 10, now it's not always 10 gram. Usually it's like 12 or 13 gram. And to knit 12 or 13 gram into a cowl every day takes longer than I thought. And to make my garland and to knit on my socks, no, I have to decide what to work on. And I decided I want to indulge into the happiness of Opal subscription and start the sock. And here is the second sock. I'm about to start the heel. I cut the yarn already. And I decided this time not to look up any cast on pictures. So I really don't know how the balls will knit up. I hope that keeps the interest and the joy a little bit longer. So I knit through this subscription. I have 13 weeks until the next subscription will arrive, and I would like to knit through all these balls in that time. This is a pair of socks for me, and I am very happy with this colorway. It's exactly how I thought it would be, this semi-solid green. And what I didn't see coming was the stripe repeats. When the second blue came, I thought, oh no, it's a Monday skein. So I thought it's probably a mistake. That because I had pink, blue, yellow, blue, pink, blue, so dark blue, and I thought, oh no, I could have seen it coming. I realize it now because I had this light blue 2 times as well. Well, it was a surprise, but that it stripes regularly, that I was hoping for. Yeah, and it smells great. This is how much I have left. I only have to knit a foot for me, so it's not so long. And that means I will have a lot left over. And I'm using a leftover white from Opal to knit heels and toes. But that means I'm behind, and I decided not to care. I mean, the cowl is really very, very long already, and I have never knit a Advent project like this before. And I know from other people who do that falling behind is what you do. That's what's happening. And yesterday I used up all my wooden beads, so the cranberries for my cranberry popcorn garland. This is how much I have left from the first ball. And I ordered more beads to finish at least this first garland. What do you think? We should count. So measure how long this garland is. Let's measure this thing in arm lengths. Oh, it's so difficult to say that. Okay, that's one arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and a half times my arm. I will see. When I think the beads will arrive today or tomorrow, so I can go on working on this, so finishing up this, and I will see how far I will get with the second garland. Probably I will only have one this year on my tree, but I will work on the second because it's so much fun, and we will see how far I get or how far I come. That's for the knitting. I prepared the Christmas letter envelopes this morning, so I labeled them with stamps and the addresses. What did I do? I finished the goodies. I showed you a little snippet of that. So the 15 minutes of Christmas in a bag. Oh, I cleaned the whole flat today. I was a little bit... I cleaned a little bit more than usually on Mondays. So if I do this every day, a little bit here and there, the cleaning for Christmas is done. Tonight we will help our priest to set up the Christmas tree in church, because this Sunday is already Christmas Eve, and we will decorate the tree, put on the lights and so on, clean afterwards. And what else? Oh, in the morning I did my yearly reflection in my bullet journal. So I was flipping through both of my bullet journals I kept this year. So usually I need 2 bullet journals per year. So half a year fits into one journal, usually. And I flipped through both of them, went through all my daily logs, monthly logs, and all the things I have in my collections to see what worked this year, what did not work, what do I want more of, what do I want less of. And so I'm a little bit more intentional when I set up my next bullet journal and when I set my goals, business-wise and also in my private life for the upcoming year. It's not helpful to start over every year completely new. It's more the next level, okay? We can build on what we did and experienced and learned in this year, so we can build on top of it for the next year. Yeah. And many things worked very well. Many things, I was able to establish many things in this year already, what I wanted to do. For example, I wanted to bake more, sweet things and also bread, and that's pretty much a habit already. I'm baking every week, and bread, I would say every second week or every third week, so I can freeze it and I don't have to bake it every week. That was something I always wanted to do and never found the time, and so that's something, for example, that worked in 2023. So in that matter, I went through all of my accomplishments and tasks and so on, and to find out what worked and what didn't, so I can move on next year to learn even more and to make things even better. And now I'm very hungry. Thankfully we have leftovers from Sunday, so it was a Greek casserole. You saw it in the oven in the last video. So it's, do you say noodles? It's such a funny word. Noodles and, oh God, I don't know how so beef noodles and Greek spiced tomato sauce and Italian cheese and so on. Italian cheese in a Greek dish. Okay. We got interrupted by the Amazon lady, and I'm sure I have the new beads now. Ha! Sorry. Ta-da! I think I used one bag for the first garland, so I wanted to make sure I have enough for the next garland, because I have to break in another bag for finishing this first garland. Some of the beads, I would say, how many are inside? One bag has, I think, 100 or 200, probably 200. And I would say 10 of them weren't usable. They only had one hole or no hole, or they split in half or so. Yeah, what was I going to say? So the Greek Italian dish, I will have this now. Have a break. I really have to force myself to make a break. So a real lunch break, like an hour or so, to eat, to rest, then walk the dog and then go on. I still have a little bit to do today, and the appointment in the evening will afford a little bit of energy too. Oh, and there is cake left. Yes, that's great. So I will leave you with that, and probably I have a little bit to show you after this segment. Bye.